Hey, what is up guys, and welcome to another Battlefield 3 video. This time we're playing a bit of Rush on Scene Crossing, and today I want to talk to you guys about consoles and PC. Now, since Battlefield 3 it's coming to a close, it's been 2 years, 2 joyful years. I've had so much fun in Battlefield 3, and if I were to be looking for a couple of words to sum up Battlefield 3, I would say madness, I would say fun, and I would say epic at the same time. That's kind of what I would say about Battlefield 3. I really enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong, there was full of bugs here and there that really pissed me off, and they never really got addressed and never really got fixed, but hopefully everything should be different in Battlefield 4. Now, with Battlefield 4 coming around, where do you want to be when Battlefield 4 is coming out in a couple of weeks' time? Well, the beta's coming out in a couple of weeks, the actual game's coming out in about 8 weeks. But the important question is, where do I want to be when Battlefield 4 comes out? Do I want to be on the consoles or do I want to be on the PC? Now, let's look at the consoles. The consoles, one of the drawbacks to them were they can only play 16v16, or was it 12v12? And you can only get 30 frames, the maps were smaller, the less vehicles, less everything was less on the consoles because it just could not handle it. But now things are changing. You're talking $500, you're going to get a PS4, for $500 you're going to get a PS4, you're going to have 60 frames, and you're going to have the 64-man servers. So why would you go to the PC when the PC is going to cost you 10 times that amount of money? I'll come back to the PC. So obviously the console is giving you what you want this time, so you're looking at $400-500, which is pretty cheap. Recording wise, you can use an HD PVR, you can use the Elgato Game Capture HD. There's all sorts of recording stuff available out there for you, and it's pretty easy. Plug a microphone in your ear, that's it. You can talk to your friends, you can squad up, and it's about as easy as you're gonna get. Now, looking into the PC, well, to be honest, PC gaming is really expensive. PC gaming has always been based on the more you have is the better you're gonna have it. So it's gonna be the more stuff I have in my PC, the better I'm gonna have frames, the better smoothness, better quality, better FPS, better aiming, better everything. So let's look at some figures. You're talking for Battlefield 4, and I'm not even going to go all the way with the latest and greatest graphic cards and stuff out there. I'm going to go with some of the good ones that you can have now. So I'll give you an example, my own rig. I have an i7-3770K, and I'm running it with a GTX 780. Now I'm getting plenty of frames, I'm getting plenty of everything, but I've also been upgrading to a 120Hz monitor. Why would you upgrade to 120Hz monitor? Because of the smoothness. Everything's going to be more smooth, more fluent. You're going to improve your aim, accuracy, everything's going to be better. So the time response while the game refreshes for me is going to be slightly faster than my opponent. So if I run into somebody face to face, technically I should have a slight advantage because I have the better refresh rate than he does. 120Hz versus 60Hz, it's always going to be better. Everything's going to be more fluent, and overall you're going to get better quality, and everything's going to run smoother. Now, one of the important things to look at the PC is that everything's really expensive. Now, buying a rig like mine with a motherboard, graphic card, keyboard, mouse, good pad, good graphic card, good processor, good everything, you're talking $2,000 minimum. But that is because I record videos, I post videos, and I wanted to have that quality for my viewers, for my subscribers. I can't just go and record something that's been recorded with a potato peeler and just post it on the internet. There's plenty of videos out there and people want to do them that way. That's completely up to them, but it's just not me. So I spend that kind of money because I'm required to have the best of the quality. Obviously, if you just want to play the game and you don't want to spend that much money, then you don't have to. I mean, unless you want to make videos, you're not required to spend that kind of money. You can just get yourself a GTX 660 Ti. I've always mentioned Nvidia because I always had Nvidia, and I don't know about the other companies out there. I know it's got some great cards, but for me, it was always Nvidia. 660 Ti, you will be able to run the game smooth. I used to run it myself with an i5 and a 660 Ti, and I used to get about 85 frames out of it while recording. So you can do that easily. Obviously, if you want to make good, high-quality videos for people watching, for viewers, for subscribers, for your friends, for your mum and dad, whatever, then obviously you're going to need better gear. But that's pretty much it for the gaming for the gaming rig, the sky's the limit. You can put as much money as you want into it, or you can put as little money as you want into it. It just depends what you want to get out of it. Do you really need them frames? Do you really need all that sort of stuff? It's all about you. It's all about the money you can spend. Obviously, if you're still living at home, you're under 18, and you probably live in your parents' house, then chances are you're not really going to afford $2,000-3,000 worth of gaming gear into your rig, but you may be able to afford the PS4, you may be able to get one for Christmas, get it for your birthday or anything like that. So that's near enough to the PC quality, and I think the new consoles are going to be pretty cool for the next couple of years, until obviously new things are coming out for the PC, everything changes, everything improves. And when it comes down to the PC gaming community, everything changes very fast. A processor will be out this month, next month there'll be another card, next month there'll be another motherboard, month after that. It's always something out every month. There's always something coming out. I need a new hard drive, I need this, I need that, it's always, the sky's the limit. You can buy and you can spend as much money as you can on the PC. Well, so on the consoles, you spend that initial $450 or $500, whatever it costs, and that's it. You're pretty much done. Obviously, the cost of games, the cost of, you can buy sort of peripherals for it, you can buy a camera for it, you can buy the PlayStation Eye or whatever it's called, you can get all sorts of little gadgets for your PS4. But initially, it's going to cost you a lot less, and it's something that everybody should be able to purchase, or get your mum and dad to buy you one, or your brother, your sister, for Christmas, for New Year, just because of that. It is a lot cheaper and it is accessible to a lot more people, while the gaming community is really expensive, so keep that in mind. So I hope I gave you a couple of pointers about the PC gaming, how everything works. Obviously everything's completely different on the PC. Everything's bigger, better, faster, different than you would find on anything console related. PC is PC, and it's PC for a reason, and a lot of people play it because of that reason. So with the latest games coming out, you're talking GTA, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed 4, there's a lot of new cool games coming out. It's up to you to decide where you want to be. Do you want to be on the console side, or do you want to be on the PC? So I hope you guys enjoy that. Let me know your thoughts about the consoles, about the PC, where you're going to go for Battlefield 4. Are you going to stick to the console, the new consoles, or are you going to go to the good old classic PC? Also, one more thing before we end the video, GTA is around the corner. Once GTA is out and it's available to play online, somebody told me that you're not allowed to play online until the 1st of October, so please correct me if I'm wrong. Either way, whenever it's available online, I will be hosting an online open lobby for the PS3 subscribers. It's only available to buy on the consoles, it's not available on the PC, so it's PS3 for me. When I'll do that, link in Facebook, Twitter, follow me on there, and you will see when the open lobby's out. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Out.